How did you make your nasty teacher regret their actions? My chemistry teacher, Mr. Thompson, absolutely hated that I was deaf. He'd refuse to write formulas on the board, just speak them aloud knowing I couldn't hear. When I asked classmates for notes, he'd give me detention for disrupting class. My parents noticed my grades dropping and scheduled a meeting with Thompson. He sat there lying through his teeth, claiming I was uncooperative and using my disability as an excuse for poor performance. Thompson brushed off their questions. I treat all students equally, he said with a fake smile. Thompson started assigning me extra homework, claiming I needed additional practice. While other students did 3 problems, I got 15. When I complained, he said disabled students required more effort to succeed. He moved my seat next to the chemical fume hood, knowing the smell triggered my headaches. When I asked to move, he refused. The real world won't accommodate your sensitivities, he sneered. Thompson began timing my lab work differently. Other students got full periods. I got half the time. Efficiency is key in science, he'd say, watching me struggle. When my parents hired a tutor, Thompson accused me of getting unfair advantages and reported it to the principal as potential cheating. The principal sided with Thompson. They called my parents in for another meeting. Thompson presented a thick folder of evidence showing my declining behavior and academic dishonesty. Thompson ranted about my attitude problem and manipulation tactics. That's when Thompson made his biggest mistake. He suggested I might be better suited for special education and shouldn't be in advanced chemistry at all. My new hearing aids arrived. These cost my parents $3,000, basically their entire savings. I was so excited to finally hear Thompson's lectures clearly. I walked into chemistry class wearing them proudly. For the first time in months, I could actually follow along. Thompson was explaining molecular structures when he spotted my hearing aids. His face turned red. "What are those?" he demanded, stopping mid-sentence. "Hearing aids," I replied, confused by his anger. "No electronic devices in my classroom," he screamed, marching toward my desk. "But they're medical," I started to explain. "I don't care what excuse you have." Thompson grabbed my ear roughly, his fingers fumbling with the tiny device. "You're not listening to music in my class." Before I could stop him, he yanked the hearing aid out of my ear. The sudden movement sent pain shooting through my head. He held it up to the class like evidence of a crime. "This is exactly the kind of cheating behavior I've been telling you about." Then he threw it on the floor. The delicate device hit the linoleum with a sickening crack. Thompson raised his boot and stomped down hard, grinding the hearing aid into pieces. I stared at the shattered remains, watching weeks of my parents' overtime shifts destroyed in seconds. Tears poured down my face. "Clean up your mess," Thompson ordered coldly, pointing at the broken pieces. I ran out of the classroom, past shocked students in the hallway, past the principal's office, straight home. I burst through the front door, sobbing. "I'm sorry," I kept repeating to my parents. "I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I shouldn't have warned them." Dad knelt down and pulled me into his arms. "This is not your fault," he said firmly. "Tell me exactly what happened." I explained everything. The next morning, Thompson showed up at our door, begging me to forgive him. "You have to forgive me. I need you to call them off. I'll do anything. The lawyers, the disability commission, the school board. They suspended my license. I'm blacklisted from every district in the state. I can't teach anywhere." Dad stepped aside so Thompson could see me. "Maybe you should have thought about that before destroying my son's medical equipment." "I didn't know. I thought they were headphones." Thompson turned to me desperately. "I'm sorry. I'm really, truly sorry. Please, you have to help me." "No," I said simply. Dad closed the door. I never forgave him.